Hey, what's up, guys? Ken here from the Retro Toyscapades channel in Malaysia. I'm back at the toy store, and it looks like there's a whole new range of Imaginext mini dinosaurs for Jurassic World, and these come in all new packages. Check these guys out, man. What we have here is it's got the Camp Cretaceous branding, but the figures are packed in the classic Jurassic World entrance archway. Look at that. It's pretty good. The cardboard's a bit thin though, but they've captured the effect pretty well. And we've got the Spinosaurus here. This is a pretty good looking mini Spino, I gotta say. He's red though, yeah, like he shot straight out of hell. I'm not sure why they went with this particular color scheme. He looks more like a dragon. Very nice see-through packaging front and back, so you get a good view of the figure. And this one retails for about $25.90. That's in ringgit Malaysia, and it works out to roughly about $6 US. That's pretty high, I gotta say. We've got the Apatosaurus here, and wow, he's a pretty adorable blue-looking guy, bulging eyes. Kind of reminds me of a dinosaur that you might see in a cartoon. They are pretty much in scale. Okay, so you don't have something like a Brachiosaurus looking creature being in the same scale as the Spino. All right, so that's interesting. Okay, even though they're small, they've kept them all pretty much in scale. And you can't have a Camp Cretaceous line without Bumpy, right? So Bumpy's here, and I guess he's pretty much the most realistic looking. He pretty much looks like this in the cartoon too. And he's the only one that's a real bona fide movie star. Okay, yeah, the dinosaur with the actual name, Bumpy. And what else do we have here? All right, so this is probably the highlight of the series, the T-Rex. Look at that. The figures do look familiar now that I think about it. This T-Rex is actually pretty alright. He's got a good color scheme to him. It's a pretty natural color scheme, I would say. The T-Rex would look something along these lines. And he appears to be the biggest in the series so far. Here he is next to the Spino, and yeah, he's appropriately larger than the Spinosaurus. The Spinosaurus has always turned out to be really rare in almost any size and incarnation, and I wouldn't be surprised if this one's pretty rare too. You remember the Snap Squad Spinosaurus? That's still insanely hard to find these days. Okay, so Imaginext did put out a whole bunch of these mini dinosaurs previously. They're all in the same store, in fact, but these came in less exciting looking packaging. Let's try and do a comparison here. All right. Yeah, so we've got, that's an interesting looking Triceratops. Okay, it's hiding in the back there. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of other dinosaurs hiding in the back here too. But I want to pull out the Tyrannosaurus Rex that came out in this earlier wave, and you can see how they're basically the same figure. Okay, the new one's just differently colored in what appears to be more premium paint finishing, and in, of course, much more attractive looking packaging. But the earlier versions came at the 15 ringgit and 90 cents price point, which works out to about $4 US. So you're paying a little bit more for better looking packaging and probably sharper looking paint too. What do you guys think about these? They're probably going to end up repackaging everything again in these new archway designed packages. Okay, you know what? This is pretty cool. I actually found a Mosasaurus hiding here. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. That looks cool, man. They're really expanding the line. These look pretty alright, I suppose. Okay. But what about the Snap Squads? Okay, what's happened to those? Okay, there's like a whole bunch of them, hanging around here. I remember a time when people were just snapping these guys up, And it seems that now there seems to be a surplus of stocks in stores. Okay, they just, a whole bunch of them here. But well, you have the T-Rex that they put out recently as well, that had a new paint finishing to it. And actually, these go for about the same price point as the Imaginext ones. They're about $23.90. Well, it looks like we're not going to see a shortage of these mini scale dinosaurs anytime soon. So let me know what you guys thought of the video. Thanks for joining me again, and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.